Proton Pass is getting a lot of attention right now because users are getting more conscious about their privacy. So I'm here with a Proton Pass review and tutorial to show you what Proton Pass is all about and if it can actually deliver the privacy that it's praised for. Let's do it. Let's start with privacy and security, as it's a focal point of any password manager. So let me answer, is Proton Pass safe? Proton Pass leans heavily into a privacy-first philosophy because it's built by Proton AG, the same team behind Proton Mail. That background matters since Proton has a strong track record and hasn't had any known data breaches across its products. So that's the reputation. But what measures does Proton take to make it a reality? The first one is end-to-end encryption, which means that your password vault is encrypted and only you actually can unlock it. Even if someone intercepted the data somewhere, it would be unreadable. Then there's Proton's zero-knowledge architecture, meaning not even Proton itself can see your passwords or sensitive data. So Proton Pass is also open source, so its code can be inspected by anyone. On top of that, Cure53 have reviewed its security, confirming that it meets strong standards. So there's a legal advantage as well. Proton is based in Switzerland, which has strict privacy laws, especially compared to some US-based services. But that's not all. Proton adds modern protection with Proton Sentinel, which combines AI and human monitoring to defend against targeted attacks. It's designed for higher risk scenarios, like if somebody is specifically trying to break into your account. So overall, Proton Pass privacy and security is not just reputation, and it passes my tests for sure. So if that's all you need to know about Proton Pass, just grab the biggest discount by scanning this QR code or clicking the link in the description and enjoy the lowest price. All right, next in this Proton Pass review, let's talk about features and how to use them. Saving and logging into accounts is the most basic password manager function, so it's good that Proton Pass keeps it simple. When you create a new account on a website, it prompts you to save your login details. Plus, it recommends using their generated passwords that are secure. The benefit here is obvious. You don't have to remember passwords anymore, and everything is stored securely in one place. To use it, you just log into a site once, click save when prompted, and next time you visit, Proton Pass can fill everything in automatically thanks to the autofill feature. This is where the best password manager options can either feel smooth or annoying. And honestly, Proton Pass autofill used to be not that great, but in recent updates, Proton has improved autofill detection, so it works better on tricky websites. It also now supports credit card autofill and other identity data, so you can actually complete payments quickly and securely. Another major upgrade is auto type support for desktop apps, which means autofill isn't limited to your browser anymore. Strong passwords are key for security, but coming up with them manually can kind of be a pain. So Proton Pass lets you generate random passwords or passphrases. Passphrases are super useful for accounts you might need to type in details manually, like logging into a TV or another device, because they're easier to remember while still being secure. And of course, you can also adjust complexity, length, and character types. This might sound strange, but when it comes to authentication, password managers aren't just about passwords. Passkeys are quickly becoming the future of authentication, and Proton Pass fully supports them. They are phishing resistant, breach resistant, and easier to use than passwords. So instead of typing anything, you log in using your device's authentication, like biometrics, and to create a passkey, you choose the passkey option on a supported website, confirm the creation in Proton Pass, and it's saved. And then next time you log in, you simply approve the login on your device. But if you're still all about passwords and moving from another password manager, switching to Proton Pass is easy. Instead of re-entering everything, you can bring your existing passwords from another manager or browser, and to do it, you export your passwords and then upload the file into Proton Pass. Now, any password manager should come with a two-factor authenticator, as it adds another layer of security. To set it up, scan a QR code or enter the setup key when enabling two-factor authentication on a website. Proton Pass will then generate codes automatically and can autofill them during login. All right, so Proton is not just your average password manager. It comes with plenty of extras as well. For example, Pass Monitor is a full security suite built into Proton Pass. It combines dark web monitoring, password health checks, inactive 2FA detection, and Proton Sentinel. The value here is proactive protection. Instead of just storing passwords, it actively warns you about leaks, weak passwords, or potential risks, helping you stay ahead of security issues. And you know, we all hate spam, right? And Proton knows this. The Hide My Email aliases feature is a practical way to reduce spam and protect your real email address. Instead of typing your actual email on every random website where sign up is required, you just generate an alias that forwards messages to your inbox. And if that site starts sending spam or gets breached, your real email stays safe. Simply generate an alias and use it like a normal email. Secure vault sharing is a feature that's great for families and teams. It allows you to share entire vaults, individual items, or secure links. You can also control access levels like view, edit, or manage. To use it, select the item or vault that you want to share, choose the recipient, and set permissions. This works well for sharing things like streaming accounts with family or work credentials with colleagues, without sending sensitive information through insecure channels. Emergency access, that was added in 2025 after a lot of users asked for it, allows you to grant trusted people access to your vault in case of an emergency. And I hope you'll never need it, but it's always better to have a backup plan. All right, secure file attachment is another recent addition. You can attach files directly to your vault items, such as documents or sensitive records. This is useful for keeping important information organized and protected and in one place. So yeah, overall, I mean, that's a lot of extras, right? But all of them make sense and are really useful. All right, so in this Proton Pass review, I've explained why it's a solid provider that offers a lot of features and comes with top-notch security. So a natural question is, how much is it going to cost you, right? Now, I'm not going to say it's the most affordable password manager out there, but it doesn't try to rob you either. It's on par with other password managers while offering more than most of them, actually. And what I like is that whichever plan you choose, you get the same list of features. The only thing that differs is the length of the subscription and the number of users per subscription. So yes, there's also a free plan, and while it's okay for some light use, it lacks a lot of key functionality like a two-factor authenticator, so I don't really recommend it long term. What I do recommend for the best value for your money, though, is to use my discount by scanning this QR code or by clicking the link in the description. And if you really want to save the most, pick the 12-month subscription option. That way you get the Proton Password Manager at a really friendly price. And I also recommend picking the family plan if it's more than 2 users. That way you'll save even more. And that covers my Proton Pass review and tutorial. So is Proton Pass just good marketing? Well, no, of course not. It's one of the best password managers out there, especially if you value privacy. Besides, it covers all the core features. It's got plenty of useful extras, and it's super simple to use. So I doubt you're going to need another Proton Pass tutorial other than this one. Just don't forget that with my discount from the description, the price is more than just fair. All right, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Bye.